When given the opportunity to make a presentation on a device and its most integral material, our group began to brainstorm. We wanted to pick a device that changed the world, a device that raised the quality of life for billions, a device like no other. But most importantly, we wanted to educate our engineering peers on a device and material they have never been exposed to before. The condom was first described by Italian physician Gabriele Falloppio, who first published his research on, quote, a linen sheath in 1564, and it was used to protect men from syphilis. However, it should be said that contraceptives of a similar nature date back to ancient times and were made of anything from oil papers to dried animal intestines and skins. Since then, we have come a long way, introducing the original incarnation of the condom in the mid-1930s, the latex rubber condom. But why do we care about condoms? What are they even good for? For one, they are able to prevent the spread of sexually transmitted diseases such as human immunodeficiency virus, the herpes virus, and so forth. Latex condoms are waterproof, which implies that any pores within the latex rubber is less than the diameter of water molecules, which is 0.28 nanometers. This is perfect considering the smallest STI, hepatitis B, has a diameter of 42 nanometers. This means no viral, sexually transmitted infections are able to permeate the natural latex rubber. Those aren't the only STDs prevented with condoms. They also act as a reliable contraceptive. According to Planned Parenthood, condoms, when used properly, are 98% effective at preventing unwanted pregnancy. Contrary to popular belief, however, people are not perfect, and mistakes are often made during coitus. That is why the more accurate effectiveness for preventing pregnancy is about 85%. So how can you know for certain if your condom is undamaged and safe for biblical use? One test involves placing the condom on a metal rod called a mandrel, and then passing electricity through both water and the condom. If the circuit is completed, then they know the condom is defective, because rubber acts as an insulator. In other words, if it can block the electrical flow, it can block your flow too. Condoms are mass-produced using natural latex rubber. The latex is mixed and melted in giant vats that include a combination of stabilizing chemicals and strengthening antioxidants to speed up the curing time. Factories use an automated line of sterile, polished glass molds that are then coated in the liquid latex to create its stable cylindrical form. The end of the coating is then rolled up to provide a rim, marking the end of the condom. Following creation, the latex shape is dried and polished before being removed from the glass mold. It will then be washed with a cornstarch solution to prevent them from sticking together or to itself. After drying the condoms, they are ready for the aforementioned testing. Rubber is known for its elasticity, being waterproof, and its high resilience. Today it can be found in tires, balloons, boots, gloves, and even paint. However, its discovery dates back to the people native to Central and South America who have been using rubber for generations. However, rubber only started gaining popularity globally in 1839 when Charles Goodyear accidentally dropped liquid rubber into a hot stove top, causing the rubber to turn solid. Natural rubber comes from the sap of rubber trees, which are indigenous to South America but are mass farmed in Thailand and Indonesia. This process includes removing all impurities by mixing the liquid sap with formic acid and eventually scrubbing and washing. Rubber plays a pretty significant role in the global economy since it is relatively cheap to produce and it is used in the creation of many everyday items. Fun fact about rubber, it can be recycled into fuel. As for the future, companies have begun investigating the utilization of nanotechnologies to reduce the likelihood of breakages, sexually transmitting diseases, or pregnancy. For example, researchers are investigating how silver nanoparticles can be coated onto latex condoms in order to prevent HIV infections. This is all in the early stages of development, so even if you are being safe not sleeping, never stop dreaming. Here are our sources. I hope you enjoyed our video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.